Hi guys, my name is Nikki, aka the Dragon Queen, and today I'm here with the Emojithon TBR tentative. Now, you'll notice that a lot of these books look familiar, and that's because they've been on previous TBRs, and I just haven't gotten around to them yet. So I'm going to try, keyword, to read as many of these as possible next month. And hopefully I will get through some of them to get them off of my TBR pile. And every book that's on here is a book that is one that I've either owned or have planned on reading this year anyway. So, first off, I have a list here of all the books that are available, all the categories that are available. Now, if you want a specific list of categories, go to the Emojithon Twitter account, and there is a document that shows you what each emoji is. I'm not going to read all of them. I'm just going to read the ones that I have a book specifically for. So the first book that I have here is Darkly Dreaming Dexter by Jeff Lindsay, which is a thriller or horror emoji. This one was on my last month's TBR and I haven't gotten around to it yet. I have listened to a bunch of books, but I just picked up this past weekend my first paperback in like 2 months. So I'm hoping that that gets me started on this one. Up next, we have another one from last month, and that is Genius the Game by Leopoldo Gout. And this one falls in the robot emoji, the read a futuristic or sci-fi book. The next one I have is one that you might have seen in my Empty Shelfie TBR, One Good Dragon Deserves Another. And for this one, I'm going to do read a book that you've been anticipating, which is the weird smiley face one. And then The Lightning Thief, which was from 2 months ago, which I will be doing the eyeball emoji, read a book you've been seeing everywhere. So that's this one. Another book from my Empty Shelfie June TBR is Stars Above by Marissa Meyer. This is the read a book that makes you happy just thinking about it. I am very excited about this book. I've been dying to jump into it and get back into this world. A book that's been on my TBR since probably like January is I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. And now I put this book under read a book that you've had forever, and if you don't like it or don't read it, time to tell it peace out. And I have to unhaul the book if I do not read it this month. So motivation, I guess. Another book is going to be Ensnared by A.G. Howard. This is my freebie. I put this on my TBR for a couple of, I think this was on my last Empty Shelfie one, I'm not sure though. And I just been really wanting to jump into this world again. And then a 2016-2017 release, I'm going to be reading Carvel by Stephanie Garber. I know I put this on my TBR a couple of months ago and I just never gotten around to it. Now there are a couple more, but they are in my car right now. That is The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. No, I mentioned that one. It's read a book that you are annoyed at yourself because you haven't read it yet, and that is Waistcoats and Weaponry by Gail Carriger. I started it, but I haven't finished it. It's sitting in my car right now. And read a book that's like candy to you or a guilty pleasure. Now, as you may know, I don't believe in guilty pleasures. So that's going to be Supernatural Coldfire by John Passarella, and that's also in my car. Now, those two books have been sitting in my car waiting to be read for a while. And they're in my car because I took them on vacation with me. But yeah, I also intend to finish. I'm about to go read before bed for a little bit. I'm gonna finish, what's it called? Heart-shaped box. Sorry. Maybe I won't read it before I go to bed. I'm about to finish Heart-shaped box. I'm about 64% in right now. And I'm also about 50% into Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And I will be starting book 6 soon. As soon as I finish book 5, I'll be listening to book 6 at work, because I borrowed it from the library and I have 14 days, and I borrowed it 2 days ago, so I have 12 days. So I need to hurry up and finish book 5 so I can jump into book 6. And yeah, so those are all the books I'm going to attempt to read. Now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 books on this list. I'm not sure if I'll read all 10. I'm going to try to read at least 4, because that's the goal of Emojithon, is to read 4 books of any of those categories. There are tons of categories to choose from, so this is an easy addition to Empty Shelfie, where you read books based off of what you already have on your bookshelf. So if, let's say, any of these fall into the categories that you're reading this month, you can figure a way to add them in there. I added all of mine in somehow. And if you don't like those categories for the month, then you also have the choice to go look at this, and you can still be participating in Empty Shelfie and read the books that you already own. So let me know what you plan on reading next month. Let me know if you plan on participating in any readathons, and tag us in Empty Shelfie. Tag this one at Emojithon on Twitter. Like it if you like it, subscribe if you want to, and this is the Dragon Queen signing off.